High energy.
Nah.
Yes, high energy, maximum effort. Hello, here we are. We are live. We are here to discuss Deadpool and Wolverine. Correct me, this is Deadpool, like technically like Deadpool 3, right?
Yes. Yes. Because he said he wasn't going to do a fourth.
Oh, really?
Yep.
There's not going to be another one?
There may be another one, but it probably won't be with him.
He will.
Unless the check looks right.
His ego's unbelievable, man. He fucking will.
Oh, man. I hate to hear that. I really like Deadpool.
It was entertaining. It was entertaining.
Going into it, I was excited because I really love Deadpool. He's one of my favorites. I think he's fucking hilarious. I love the fights. Like, I feel like they have really good fight choreography in the Deadpool movies. And they're very entertaining. Fucking hilarious.
I really did like the choreography. And the soundtrack. The soundtrack really got me. The soundtrack was really nice. The soundtrack really got me. I was singing out loud. I felt bad for people around me, but I didn't. The second time I didn't give a shit. The first time, I just had to do something to enjoy myself because we were in the worst possible spots. But
Can I just say it's technically I call this movie Deadpool 3. Yeah, the reason why is because Deadpool 1 was actually him in Blade Trinity.
Wolverine Origins.
That's absolute Deadpool. I think it's Deadpool from Blade Trinity, and in the third movie, that's why
we don't count that.
Appeared. I do. No. I think he's hilarious. He's fucking hilarious.
He's hilarious, but he's not Deadpool.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm counting that as Deadpool, and that's the reason why Wesley Snipes ended up in this movie is because of that movie. So shout out,
bruh.
All right.
He's so old. He's so old.
Don't be like.
But he also made me chuckle.
But he did a good job. I think considering his age, he did pretty good. He looked good. Like he looked okay.
Looks good.
Yeah, he didn't old and withered.
I mean, well, yeah, he's a like 3rd or 4th degree black belt. Like I don't think not
really
being able to move and look good. Yeah, he actually knows that stuff.
Absolutely.
Like when they were filming Demolition Man, they had to do a lot of his takes over again because the camera guys needed him to slow down.
Shit.
Yeah,
he legit has skills.
One of his best subliminal disses was because nobody came back to Wesley Snipes to like do Blade again other than Ryan Reynolds called them. Like, yeah, come on.
Listen,
other than that was with his response. Do you remember when they have all fucking different like parallel universes versions of themselves? And he looked in the mirror as they were driving towards their shit. He's like, there's only one Blade. I was like,
oh. So far,
it looks like there's only going to be one.
It seemed like.
I mean, somebody tell Mahershala Ali that because
that ain't going nowhere. It's been 6 years since they talked about that damn thing. It's still not.
It's been 6 years.
They haven't even written a portion of a screenplay.
They still haven't had any writers. They keep dropping out directors and writers,
which really sucks.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, I'm like, this ain't never gonna happen.
Yeah, talk to Wesley.
It's a never gonna happen situation.
Well, I guess he was right. He said there ain't gonna be another one.
Listen, if they can't get their shit together.
Yep.
Well, I as I rewatched, I took a couple of notes, and I thought we could just move through the movie like from the beginning to the end. Just bring up whatever pops out to you guys, whenever as I breeze through. But we start with the opening scene, which is quite literally my favorite scene. That fight scene in the snow. Him versus the TVA. First of all, my boy breaks the fourth wall like immediately. Like he doesn't
immediately.
He's singing the theme music as the movie starts.
Yes.
He's singing along with he's like dun, 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 dun. When I thought I was tripping, I was like, am I hearing something else? Like, no, he's actually literally singing the theme song. Pops off the fourth wall. The TVA shows up. First of all, he's talking to a dead Wolverine that he has exhumed, which is nasty.
Because, oh no, he's not dead. Like old age doesn't happen, bruh. Nowhere was it ever said that Wolverine was immortal.
No.
And I He needs a living Wolverine. So why is he digging up a dead?
Because he thought that he was just gonna be asleep in the
He
ground.
thought he was gonna be down there asleep.
Just sleep.
He was so pissed off when he found him, and he was he was breaking the shovel and throwing things and cussing because he was dead. Like, what did you think?
All right, I'm calm now.
He's in a grave.
Like, I'm calm now. So now what can we do?
Yeah, he said, I'm calm now. Wolverine been in his grave so long, he's a skeleton now.
He did.
Seriously, like, bro, come on.
But I did like the TVA. I like that they brought in the TVA because
I like that they had the TVA in. Also.
I just feel like after the ending of Loki, and that being where that ended because he had to do a shift, I was just like, that's so cool. They're bringing him back. They're so cool. That's so cool. And it
particularly B-15 because I need to see Woomy and like everything.
Like, it just makes so much sense.
Her name B-15. I was trying to. I was like, is she Agent 232? I was like, what is it? I know it's numbers and letters.
Yeah.
So then Deadpool commences to attacking the TVA with Wolverine's bones.
Yep.
Crazy. He was like, I'm not gonna use my weapons, but
the disrespect.
The disrespect. Come on, bruh.
The utter disrespect.
Why? He even put the claws on.
He did. He put things right on.
You even said it. He was an X-Men, yeah, but he was the X-Man.
No.
Like, come on, my guy.
Yeah, he was the anchor, man. We need it. He was
not
the
anymore.
Anchor.
Hims is dead.
Hims
was fodder.
He's gone.
Hims was fodder, and he was throwing them bones around like nobody's business.
Bruh.
With fucking toilet credits on it.
Yes, exactly. And NSYNC in the background.
Those were the opening and a whole ass dance routine to go with it.
The dance routine.
I was singing my little heart out.
Bro, when he came out with the dance moves, I literally
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, am I the only one that was sitting there like halfway doing the choreography while I was watching? I know I wasn't the only one.
No,
I was 20% with the show. 20%.
I am about 98% certain that if I called Daphne right now, we could rock out that whole routine from memory. No mistake.
I still listen to NSYNC. I still listen to them.
That's
when
Strings
Attached is my favorite CD from them.
I agree.
Yeah, it was epic. It was awesome. I loved it. I enjoyed that first scene so much.
And I got to see the because on TikTok they had the behind the scene, the dancer in the Dead Wolf outfit, because he couldn't say anything until after it premiered, and so finally when it came out he was able to say that was me, because people were talking like, oh my gosh, it would have been so cool if that was you, and he just had to be like,
yeah, you don't say.
Yeah, all right. And then he finally showed the behind the scenes of him doing the dance moves on the green screen, and it was just really cool. He was so excited.
So it was a dancer.
Yeah,
because I was wondering. I mean, it's not hard choreography. I was
it's hard enough that somebody like him ain't got no rhythm. You know he ain't got no rhythm.
You don't know that.
We do know.
You don't. That's a shame.
That.
We do know he ain't got no rhythm.
That he don't.
He might have some moves.
Struggle muscle.
I will say though, just for the I guess I don't know ambiance, I do like that there were so many things connecting back to him and other Marvel things throughout the whole movie. Like, thank you, Lady B. Like, I don't know, we'll get more into it, I know, when we get there, but just off the top of my head, Lady Pool and Kid Pool, his daughter and wife. I thought that was I love that.
Yeah, Kid Pool is the baddest one. She a little badass.
Just give it a chance to cuss. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. At this point,
I feel like that's their living room if you go and see them on any regular day.
All right, after this epic fight scene, then we rewind back to March, I think it was 2018, into the sacred timeline where Wade Wilson is being interviewed by Happy. He's trying to get a job on the Avengers. It's not going well.
No.
Like, has he read all of the news articles? I don't know. Like, did you read in world, like the things that were going on? You actually thought that you would be going onto the Avengers, my dude? Come on.
No.
Yeah, being consistent with Deadpool, he absolutely does believe.
He does believe.
Well, yeah. His ego is up there. Yeah, he tried with the X-Men, didn't work out. Oh, I'm gonna go try the Avengers, didn't work out. If he would have been anywhere near the Netflix when they were going, he probably would have tried the Defenders also.
100%, 100%,
absolutely. And did you notice that they hid Spider-Man's face in that picture with the helmet?
We all know. Yeah. Tom Holland and Ryan Reynolds. That's all.
I'm not sure if they're. I mean, I don't know what else they can do. Like, I don't know what else they can do about it. So, I mean, because I didn't look to see what the next couple of years' plans were, because you know me, I don't really care about the movies that much anymore. I'm all about the TV shows because I think that's where they need to be.
But you know, Ryan Reynolds. You know what's interesting with Ryan Reynolds? I watched an interview with Wesley Snipes, and he was like, Ryan Reynolds rang me, and he was like, you don't just hang up on Ryan Reynolds. So he answered the call.
What are you?
Right? And he answered the call randomly. And he's like, do you want to be Blade again? And Wesley is like, he says in an interview where he's like, you know, I was Blade like, 20 years ago? That's gone. Like, they're making a new Blade. And he's like, I'll get back to you. Like in a few days. And he's like, you're Blade. And he's like,
doesn't he still live in Japan somewhere or China somewhere?
I wouldn't know.
I have no idea.
I didn't think he was back stateside because of the tax stuff.
That seems very Wesley Snipes though in Japan. He's kind of like
no clue.
The real version of fucking Steven Seagal, where Steven Seagal is full of shit, but Wesley Snipes has a bit of weight to his claim. You know, a real martial artist.
And he also has a much better personality.
Oh, 100%. But it's against Steven Seagal. You kidding me?
He was all trash. That man is trash.
The bar is low.
Horrible. Like you make good movies in the 80s, bro, but you do not. You are just not that dude.
Exactly what
y'all ever see the Steven Seagal run, man? It's like, what the fuck is going on here? No comparison. No comparison.
He's looking like his experiences, as he should.
Right.
Trash. Trash.
Hot garbage.
So our little interview with Happy doesn't go well. He gets ushered out the door. He hugs him gently, passionately,
and asks him to get the car.
Makes his
trash.
That was so funny when Happy was talking about the Avengers and using it like he was saying us and we. And us, and he was like, "Wait a minute, I'm sorry, us, we."
What part?
Like, right, what you mean?
Aren't you the driver?
Who is we?
Like, what part with the Avengers were you? Which side? Because I didn't see
I'm
it.
Avenger adjacent. So anyway, he gets ushered out, and then we get another time jump, and we're sent to Earth 10
something or other. Sure.
6 years later.
But is that the same? That's the same Deadpool that was in the office, or is that a different Deadpool?
I'm assuming it's the same one because I believe it's a different timeline.
Okay, then how the hell did he get there? I missed that. Did I miss it?
No, they didn't say anything about why he's on a different Earth.
Okay.
But this Earth seems like it's his Earth because all his friends and family are there.
Like, I know everybody's so nice. He's trying to sell cars.
He's trying his
that
damnedest.
wig that he stapled
on.
The way
I made my scalp hurt.
I know,
bro. The House of the Dragon wigs look better than that. Come on, man.
True out of the box synthetica. That was a La Synthetica that you have to put hot water on to comb and style. Like that's what that is, and then it sets, and it just sets.
So we see his friend Peter Poole.
Shout out to Peter Poole.
I do not remember Peter Poole. When did this happen? What am I forgetting?
First Deadpool, wasn't he?
He was in the first one, but he got killed. He didn't even really stay in a suit. He actually, the suit that he was in is the work clothes that we saw him in. A shirt and a suit and a tie, and that was it. I don't know when the Peter Poole came in. That may be something from the comics. I have not read a lot of Deadpool, so I can't say for sure.
That's why he became a big deal in the movie, as Christina will touch upon as it goes on. But that's why it's a piss take on what was lost and we're recovering, which is what the movie seems to be about the whole time, about recovering what right and we're going with it.
That makes sense. Yeah, because I remember him being in the first one, but I don't remember him being like
introduced. He wasn't big, not big at all. Yeah, it wasn't big.
Okay, because I didn't. Something I must have forgotten over the years. Because when he was introduced and he was talking about us and us being Deadpool and we doing, I was like, what the hell?
Because he was in the second one, right? Like he got a bigger role in the second one, didn't he?
Yeah, and he sounds like the biggest fan.
So.
If you're watching that from a freestyle, he sounds like the biggest fanboy where he's just relating his story upon Ryan Reynolds, where it's like, oh, sweet you, and then obviously as the movie expands, the road pull is great. Like,
Yeah, he got his own poster in Deadpool too. I just had to look it up. I was like, did he?
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's there.
I need that. I need a Peter Pool poster.
You just want that Ron Burgundy mustache, man.
That's exactly what he looks like. That's literally exactly what he looks like.
That stash is epic. So Wade's trying to celebrate his birthday, and who shows up again but the TVA again. Okay. But this time they get him, and this time also they snatch off his wig, and that hurt my scalp too.
That hurt my feelings. That hurt all of my feelings because
oh man,
I think there was even a ripping sound when it happened. Like, my scalp hurt.
This thing.
When he said Peggy isn't new to me, but it's new to Disney.
Okay.
Bruh, the way he came for Disney this whole movie.
Listen,
amazing.
And Fox. He came for Fox too. Yeah, hard.
There were so many kids in the audience. Oh my gosh, there were so many kids in the audience.
How many times did he say?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, and then there was that whole big backlash because he was Marvel genius. Never mind, he said those things multiple times before in the other movies, and y'all were laughing then.
Eat a sandwich.
He broke the fourth wall, like, and then when the sales of the movie came out, like, he continued to point out, look at that fourth wall breaking right there.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute facts, bombs, bars, done. You're done. And same with Logan. Can I just say, shout out to the Logan movie, which I think we'd all agree from Fox. That's probably their best movie. You know what, Logan, bro? One of the best.
Never seen it. Caught the clip
either.
The whole joke though pointed on Logan being the anchor, and it's like because he was the one holding Fox together because it was the only good movie, and the rest were
because they couldn't do any other side pieces on that.
Yeah,
right?
And it's amazing jokes to be like, let's make him the anchor of this is why people were still as Christina will touch on, but it's so clever, man, fucking so clever.
But that's basically where we're going next. Is Deadpool arrives at the TVA and meets Mr. Paradox, who explains to him, well, he offers him the opportunity to like leave his timeline and go become a part of the greatest universe. And of course, Deadpool gets a total hard on because he thinks he's about to join the MCU.
And the Avengers. He's like, yes.
And the Avengers,
yes. I made it, Mom. No, not at all. But there's like, we need you to go there and get rid of shit. No. No.
He breaks it down to him that your timeline is dying because your anchor person died. But I'm not about to save your timeline. I just want to kill it faster.
Exactly.
Like, I just want. He wants.
I don't have time to be sitting here watching y'all.
He's got thousands of years. He wants to mercy kill the whole timeline.
That's Fox, isn't it? Yeah, that's the subliminal diss the whole time. The Fox to be like, Hugh Jackman was your anchor as Wolverine. You have nothing else offering here. We want to kill that timeline. The subliminals are fucking consistently good.
Yeah, because I was a tad bit worried.
Kill that off.
Because watching Loki and seeing what happened with the TVA, I was like, well, how in the hell? Where are we? Like, when are we? Because the TVA is done. There is no TVA. So I was like, what the hell is happening? Because they're not doing this anymore. So I was like, where are we?
We're in 2018.
2018? They still when was Lokiing?
More Loki was Lokiing, I think, in our exact time. Or no, wait, correct. Hold on.
Because B-15's in charge.
Yeah,
Christina's trying to laugh and she's like, I think I fucked up.
Yeah,
I think it's definitely in the same time. I'm assuming I think we can assume is that there's some pocket area where Loki still pulled the TVA and they're off sitting somewhere helping him run whatever is going on in the time streams, because that's B-15 after all of the stuff that happened in Loki.
And she's effectively in charge because she's in charge.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Loki when he was in that time shot and he's grabbing the gems like they're precious and they're just looking at him like a weirdo. That was funny as well.
Like, bro, that's a paperweight right now.
It was like, oh my god, look at all these.
They were just in the raggedy drawer. Yeah.
Listen, in the drawer. I was like, my goodness.
They were the junk drawer in the office.
The junk drawer.
I was like, my gosh. Well,
it's good. It's good.
I was like, my feelings are hurt because we sobbed like babies. And that set of movies hurt our feelings. And y'all just threw them bitches in the drawer? All right.
And from Deadpool's perspective, we have this overweight dude sweating who's aroused by Deadpool.
Yes.
That's the changes that we have here with this movie. The tone is different.
Was he really though?
Yeah.
Because I seem to remember him calling HR like, no.
I seem to him be on the phone pretending like he's calling HR, but there was no one on that line because Deadpool was like, there's no one on that phone.
Yeah.
Because he was like,
He said, you calling your wife? He said, I'm calling HR. He said, does your wife work at HR?
Yeah. He was like, yeah. And then after they had to talk him, he was getting ready to leave again. He was like, there's nobody on that phone. I was like, he ain't said a word since he picked up the phone. If you call somebody, I expect to hear some words. Nothing was happening. Well, but I just felt like it was just off. I felt like that whole situation with Mr. Paradox was off. I'm like, man, I instantly I was like, okay, not knowing what's going on, not knowing who's who, he's the bad guy because this don't make no sense. Why is the TVA still trying to prune timelines without a pruner? Nah, exactly. Nah, failure.
And Deadpool revealed that he was off grid.
Mm-hmm.
He was not operating within the TVA's rules and regulations. He was doing his own damn thing.
Exactly. I'm like, that's why I don't trust that. Like, you have me over here in this corner, and you want me to do what? Nah.
Right?
I'm here. I'm just grabbing me beers right here. I'm still all listening. But can we give a shout out? The Deadpool Davis show. Yeah, it's right there in that scene as well, which I said prior. That's not even the word prior. Prior. That's not even a word. How would I say that? Prior to the stream is the Deadpool Danish joke. Just pure random shit that has nothing to do with what's being said in front of him and the storyline, which is what Deadpool does. Just nonsense punchline. And for some reason that joke stuck me, where he's like, sure, we should all wish to be Danish because they work 1 week and then they're off the next week. Sure, they may not land on the moon.
He did say that. He did say that when he was just because it's
nonsense.
It's like keeping up with him. I have to
come so fast.
Word vomit. It's like I hear it, but then I was like, wait a minute, what did he just say? He did say that. He did say that.
The punchline was brilliant though in calling like dumbasses, like in the nicest way possible, because he was like, sure, they work 1 week and they're off the next week, and they may not be able to find a way on the moon. That's his way of saying dumbasses. But at least they're happy. That was a beautiful little South Park bouquet there on a punchline. Like it's like, whoo. I'm grabbing a quick beer now. I'm doing this.
Okay, but what I can't remember is how he got into jumping from timeline to timeline looking for the Wolverine. Was it because they sent him to go kill the other timelines, or he realized that in order to save his, he had to find a Wolverine?
Exactly.
Okay.
And he stole Mr. Paradox's time device and used it to start jumping to different timelines to try to find a Wolverine. Mm-hmm. And he found Tiny Wolverine.
Henry Cavill Wolverine.
I love that they had the Tiny Wolverine in. That was him digging at the fans because
I was crying.
A lot of us sometimes be out here doing that fuck shit that we don't need to be doing.
Him was Whittles.
So yeah, he was tiny.
He jumped out of that stool.
Looked good.
He jumped off that stool. Like,
who's asking, bub?
Who's asking?
He said, what did he call him? Like Harry Lou Retton? Like, damn it.
Oh my gosh.
See, what I want to know is how many younger folks that watched this movie even got
Didn't understand the reference.
That wasn't for them. That was for us.
Thank you. That was definitely for us because I was like, I can't.
And I love that. And I do love that they had what did he call him? The Calverine.
Calverine, yeah.
Yes.
Calverine. It's like,
that
from the back, you can kind of look like Henry. Oh, the legends are true.
It's the Calverine.
Oh man!
Yes.
In the end,
he made a good looking Wolverine.
He did.
Oh yeah, he looked great. But in the end, we got drunk Wolverine. So this is who we get. He drinks himself
Drunken,
into
heartbroken
a tizzy with the gun at his
Wolverine.
head.
Yeah, listen, when he downed that bottle, I was like, hold on.
Laughing. He was like, oh, word? What here? Watch
It's
this.
like,
Go
it's
ahead.
like college. Ugh. Can't do it.
Hey, Tony, what's up?
Oh man.
Not Emmanuel Lewis. You wrong for that.
I'm like, he's still
Why,
here?
sir? Young man.
He's still here? Like, alive?
I don't think
my
he is
goodness.
alive.
You hear me? Hold on. I'm like, he's still here?
The disrespect.
Damn, that's so
Oh,
funny.
dear.
Oh my God, he is still here. Shut up. He is still here. I thought
Oh,
it's
thank
the
God.
other one that
I
died.
would have felt bad for laughing. Okay.
It's the other one that died.
Wait, what's the other one?
The one that was what you talking about, Willis? Him. What is his name?
What is Arnold's name?
What's his name?
I cannot think of his name.
I don't remember. I feel bad because the 80s kid in me is upset with me right now that I can't
Gary
remember.
Thank
Coleman.
That's
you.
it.
Thank you, Tony.
That's it.
Gary Coleman.
Whew. Okay,
I'm like
wait.
the
When did he pass?
He
'cause
passed
I
a
don't
while
remember
ago, I
hearing
thought.
about that. Oh wow.
I thought he passed
The
a while
last I
ago.
heard anything about him was when he was in
2010.
Avenue
Yeah.
Q.
2010.
Oh wow.
Oh, damn. That was a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. No. R.I.P. sir.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I know one of them had died.
I like how you keep saying one of them. Like you just put them in this little category of
They
the
are the two short black
dudes.
actors. Yes. Two short
They literally
black
are the
actors.
only two. They are
Just
the only
two.
two.
I can't think of any other ones that are really short.
Mm-hmm.
I can't either.
See, this is why Google be Googling.
All right, so our boys get they get zapped by Mystic Paradox, and he sends them down to the trash heap, where we get what I like to call epic fight number one between Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
Epic
In the
cameos
void.
number one.
In the void.
And our first cameos we get. First, these dudes go at it, and it's crazy watching two like invincible guys fight.
Man.
Like, almost
Man.
honestly, like, what's kind of the point at this point? Like, y'all
Because
can't
they're
die.
angry. Because they're angry. I was having a lot of fun looking at the
Seriously.
background because I got to see, all those Easter eggs in the background. Seeing LimeWire in the back
Every
and
last one of
Fox,
them.
20th Century Fox.
It's
I was
only
like, my
LimeWire,
goodness.
bro.
I was like, that's not Spotify.
LimeWire
Which
had me
one's
sent.
that? Listen.
So what was our first cameo? We had Chris Evans.
Yes.
He shows up automatically. We're thinking Captain America.
I was thinking Johnny Storm.
You were?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Because I'm like, this is
That
a
was
cameo
his
movie.
first- this is a
Captain
cameo.
America is gone.
Yeah,
But he wasn't yet.
Cap
No.
is like 70 something years old in MCU time right now.
Yeah, he's out of here.
Remember old man Cap that was in
No, I don't
Falcon
think so.
and the Winter Soldier?
Mhm.
Yeah.
On the bench, yeah, all that stuff.
All
he's
that,
gone.
yeah, on the bench. Yeah, he that's a wrap. He's not
so I
captaining
assume-
anymore.
This was before that though, so I just thought it could have still been Cap.
Oh, mm-mm.
I
Nah.
had completely forgotten that this man played Johnny Storm. Like it wasn't even on my radar.
I didn't.
I was waiting for it.
Those are one of my cheesy movies that I secretly love.
I was waiting for it because I knew that this movie had a lot
I kept
of
hearing
cameos.
the rumor. Yep.
And I was like, okay, all right.
I
so
thought
get
they
to
were
see
going to
some fun
have
stuff.
all of them, but they gave us the best one, so I'm good. I wish they would have had Jessica too, but
The best one
I
in
don't
the
think greedy.
weakest format. Like, sir, what were you planning on doing?
up
What were you
against
planning on
Pyro.
doing?
How you gonna flame on up against a Fire Lord, bruh?
I was like, sir, what are you're feeding him? He's eating.
I mean,
it.
nobody's ever said Johnny Storm was like super smart though.
Truth.
That's not what he was there for.
Truth. He was there to look
He's-
cute and to be like, woo,
And give us that hot nostalgia hit, and then
Yes.
go.
And he went out very quickly. His fire was
Listen.
extinguished.
eaten, fell to the
And
ground.
he fell, busted his face, busted his back, like broke everything. He felt
My
so
goodness.
bad. I was like, God damn.
And it
And
took me a minute
then-
to get to when everybody's surrounded. It took me a minute to figure out who the fuck was who because I'm like,
Who everybody was? Oh, I caught
yes,
all
I'm
that
like,
video.
I remember you, but don't ask me your name. I know you, but don't ask me your name.
They had Pyro, Sabretooth. Who was all there at that initial circle?
I just remember Pyro. Toad was there.
Toad. Yeah, they got ready to play Toad. Let me open up the
I feel like
hold on. Continue.
Yeah, you have that. I'm like,
let me get the scene up. I'm about to get the scene up right now.
Well, Wolverine makes pretty quick work of Sabretooth.
Mm-hmm. As you do, because that Sabretooth was shit.
As you do. And Deadpool said people have been waiting 20 years for this fight. And I was just like, well, there you have it.
It was over in 2 seconds.
Literally. He was like, first, let me get my knives out of you. Let me get my stuff out of you. Baby knife.
Right.
Which I cried every time he said baby knife. I was
baby
crying.
knife. Oh my God.
Baby knife. Bruh. Baby knife.
Oh, shit.
I LOL'd every fucking time he said baby knife. Why you gotta announce it like that? He's like, baby
knife. because why not?
He's a YouTuber, man. He's a Deadpool YouTuber. Every action,
will
man.
always do that.
It's so cute. Because it was a little baby knife.
Oh, look at that little baby knife.
Oh my God.
Was that, can I ask you, was that, like, because I don't know, but because they brought all old cast back, the Sabretooth that he fought, was that the original Sabretooth from the
Yes.
That's fucking brilliant.
Same guy. And I like that they clearly aged them up too, because like his hair was a little bit more wilder. You could tell like his little beardy mustache stuff was longer
and it was whiter.
Did he still have the unibrow? I have to rewatch that scene. Did he?
I am about to. We'll get the digs on that in a minute. I'm searching for the scene right now. Un momento.
Well, after Sabretooth is brutally murdered, Toad hits the magnet button.
Yep.
And they get sucked onto the magnet and put into the big metal ball.
What was it from? Mad Max. That's what it looked like. Mad Max.
Yeah, very ball. Mad Maxian. Yeah. Deadpool even
2 men enter, 1 man leave.
Yeah.
Yes. Like very Mad Max.
So they're all putting the ball. There's some exposition where Johnny Storm is explaining about Cassandra and that monster. What's it called? Elias?
Eliath.
Yeah. And how there's another group of people who are like fighting against them that haven't been caught yet. And that's where he was from.
If you want to add that shot down there, Sphinx, we can go through everyone that's in, I think.
Oh, right here?
AK behind the scenes has everything.
Boom.
Unibrow. We have an immaculate unibrow.
It's in there. It's a very well groomed unibrow.
It's very coiffed. It's the C for me.
Oh no, it is.
Look at them brows, bruh.
It's like you got to put the rollers at that to sleep because they
like who is, okay. See now, who is giving him the styles in the Wasteland Void though?
Hymns and Spit.
I like how Deadpool was like, "What is it, girls? Is there a problem at the well?"
Yes.
So stupid. And this is the Pyro that was also in X2.
Can we give a shout out how genius that was with Johnny Storm and his power is fire, so he could take away his fire. It was fucking well done, man. These small things, so well done, man.
Yeah.
He's about to do his thing. No, it's Johnny Storm where he was shy.
Escape.
Yeah. We'll pull that out, and I'll when we get to the actual big team up.
Can I just say?
I'll pull it back up.
We'll get to it, and I don't mean to make it Game of Thrones, but it's like Hugh Jackman in that scene looks like an amazing blackfish. You know, a prime blackfish. Right there. That's what you see, a prime blackfish. Well, anyway,
he is tall, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. No, he's
short. No, he's short. Short.
I'm like, he's either really tall to me, or he's like, I feel like he's short, but I can't remember which one it is. I was like, tall.
What height are you, Meeks?
Like 5'8".
Oh, that's all right.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
He's 5'8".
I take back what I was gonna say.
Yeah, she's got a few inches on me, so it's either 5'8" or 5'9".
No offense.
I always go with 5'8". Because I feel like people add my hair, and if you add my hair, that's another 2.5 inches. So don't add my hair.
Me on the Deadpool Void, man. You've the camera persona of like 4'7". But respect, like, yeah, no, you do. But obviously, you're 5'8", so fuck me. That's good. Well done.
I still feel like I'm short.
So moving on.
He's 6'2".
Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
Yeah. That's one of the main reasons. All of the fanboys were upset that he got cast as Wolverine because he's so tall.
I thought he was short.
I thought he was short too, actually. Yeah, but I'm being a hypocrite.
No, he's a tall dude.
I'm 6'1". Wait, he's taller than me. Man, he has everything, man. He can fucking sing, he can dance, he's Australian. Go fuck yourself, you Jackman. That's impossible.
Don't be
jealous. Of hypocrisy.
Don't be jealous of
I'm a jealous.
Poor little Tank Tank.
Yeah, but I did like the fact that they made notice of him. Like, go ahead and sing us a song. Sing us something. Every single time. He was like, go ahead and sing something. Making fun of him singing. I'm like, he has a beautiful voice. Shut your hole. You hold your shut.
It's annoying. You get people that have everything. It's kind of like you create a new character in an RPG game and they have everything. You're tall, your hand. It's like, fucking, there has to be a flaw somewhere. That's annoying, man. Fuck off. Sorry, anyways. Go on, Christine. I'm a jealous, bitter man. Continue.
So they are kidnapped. They get taken to Cassandra.
My favorite person in the world.
She reveals herself to be Charles Xavier's twin sister.
I
tried to kill him in the womb.
And that was such a good cut for them.
Oh my gosh.
I love that, Christina, because we didn't get that intro without you doing that. We would like, she's off the
She was so cool.
Let's get
every
get
time
her
that
face
chick
up there.
stuck her fucking hand through people, man. That was
her
awful.
bald head with her long, weird fingers. Princess Diana was out here killing it.
Right.
Every single time I'm like, look at Princess Diana.
No, yeah, she was a great villain. She was a great.
I was like, look at Princess Diana over here fingering people's eyeball sockets and face.
But tell me this: why did Deadpool do Johnny like this?
Because he's a messy.
He don't have no sense.
Wait. Did you watch the end credits?
We did, but we're not there yet. So we're not going to bring that up yet.
Listen, he's a very messy man. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he did that.
Even if the end credits is what it is, he didn't have to say that.
He didn't have to say all that.
All I will say is Deadpool is an honest man. Then
he should have just.
But nobody asked him all that.
Nobody asked for the information.
Yeah. Nobody asked at all.
He voluntold.
He voluntold, exactly. He voluntold and got that man killed.
He did.
Yeah.
He got his
thing. That's funny.
The inside was outside. The inside was outside, and it was juicy. Everything was gone. It was like face off. Like,
and then it flowed. Yes,
it did. It did. But I think that's why I like her so much, because she's a bad bitch. She needs to stay exactly where she at. She needs to stay.
Which is exactly why they got her the minute she was born. The TVA stepped in like, no,
no, ma'am.
Do you know what? Like my friend was one of my best mates was asking me because he has kids and it's like 14 to 15, and I was like, can I take them to that movie? And then I was like, no, because then I remember the D-skin scene with fucking Johnny Storm. I was like, no.
Yeah. Listen,
for that scene alone, I was like, nah. No.
Wait, how old did you say they were? 13 and 14?
14 to 15. Like
I was watching way more crazier shit than that when I was 9.
And look at where we're at now, man.
There were little kids. I mean, little kids. Be like, mommy. I'm like,
They were told, and they brought them anyway.
Why is y'all here?
I'm not that age I would, I was just asking, and I thought about that. The Flav, man, he got Ramsay Bolton live in 2 seconds. Like you have fucking Captain America. I know he's Johnny.
Listen, just gone. Skin off.
It was a horrible death, man.
Skin off.
They had him blink. Go ahead, Sinks. My bad.
No, you're fine. You can go on.
I was just saying the blink that they had him do right before everything flopped, like that looked ew, just ew.
Yeah, it was bad, man. It was bad.
And
made my skin crawl.
So after she murders Johnny, she leaves Deadpool and Wolverine for a sacrifice to Eliath. Am I saying it right? Eliath?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. To Eliath, but they escape. They make it out. And then we're introduced to Nice Pool.
Which I did not know was his brother. I thought it was him.
Wait, that's his brother?
He has a twin?
That's what he said. That was his brother. His brother was Nice Pool.
No, but wait, is that him trying?
I don't know. That's what he said.
Okay. Now we about to ask Google on that right now.
That's what he said in the interview. He was like, "Yeah, to my brother," and I was like, "Your brother? I thought that was you."
Meeks, did he just fuck you up with?
He could have. That's why I was like, I don't know. I just heard the interview and I heard what he had said, and I was like,
I think we know
he has a brother.
You know?
He has a twin.
Chris Hemsworth's family, aka Thor. Like you can.
Well, Chris Hemsworth, they all look alike.
Yeah,
they don't look that much alike. I can tell Liam from freaking Chris.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Listen, absolutely not.
I've never heard any Ryan Reynolds.
Well, fuck me dead.
He has a brother.
His name's Gordon.
Get the fuck out of there! Can you put an image of Gordon?
That's why I was confused.
I'm just looking at the. Let me see if I can find images.
Yeah, the twin.
I'm going
that was an identical twin.
Okay, wait. No. Hold on. Jesus fucking Ryan. It's his imaginary twin brother that he named Gordon.
That's what I'm like. Like, is it a brother or not? Like, I'm so confused. Like, who is that?
Wait a minute. How have we gone this long in this man's career since he was a child and we didn't know he had a twin? That's impossible.
Listen, he was like, I'm like, what?
Yeah, Meeks,
impossible.
You're a professional YouTuber with thousands of subscribers, man.
I don't give a shit, bitch. I don't know these folks. I don't know them. I know me.
You were telling all these innocent people, man, that he's a twin brother, man.
That's what he's at. And what did I say? I prefaced that. That's what he has said in the interview. Yeah. That's what I said. I'm sitting here like, wait a damn minute.
Yeah.
He is stupid.
It's a twin of his own concoction.
Yes, but even in the credits, he's listed as Gordon. That's the funny part. Even in the credits, he's listed as Gordon.
Yep, he listed as Gordon.
You need to make a video on your channel how you found that.
Well, Gordon / Nice Pool loans them his Honda Odyssey.
I'm glad you skipped the disgusting dog shit.
Oh. Why did you bring it up?
Because we can continue to skip it.
Because I forgot about it.
No, go into it. Yeah, you have to tell me, Christina. People are watching you for a full review. So can you?
And that was gross. That's all we need to know about that full review. That was nasty. It was fucking disgusting.
There was just a lot of tongue action.
It was disgusting.
Between the dog and Deadpool.
Nasty.
Deadpool had his mask off. His mouth was exposed, and the dog had a tongue hanging down to here. And
the dog was ugly.
That's the ugliest dog I've ever fucking seen.
That dog.
It's important for Christina's subscribers who haven't watched the movie to know that scene. So yeah, well done.
No, that's gross. Because if you're here, you should be watching the movie because we're talking about the shit. So
you should have seen it already.
Like, that was gross. That was gross. But I did like that he got the Honda Civic because that was funny.
The Honda Odyssey. They got the Honda Odyssey. They get into it. Logan says some very mean things to Deadpool, and we now have epic fight number 2
in the car,
in the Honda Odyssey.
Poor car.
That's brilliant.
Poor car.
That car got so messed up.
The hell up.
So messed up.
They go at it crazy.
How phenomenal is Hugh Jackman as an actor? If you were actually going to play the 1990s Wolverine 100%, let's not lean back the whole Bob. You're going to lean into that by 200%. You were the Bob that fucking failed the X-Men. That's the character you have to be. What a fucking actor! And how Deadpool spoke this whole thing and his reaction to how much of a piece of shit you are, and then Deadpool's like Ryan Reynolds, just the character, the acting of these two in that moment, unbelievable. You're like, these characters are alive in film form right now. That's why it's getting so much money.
Wolverine was seething, like he was.
Oh, he was pissed.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Like he was talking through his teeth, like you motherfuckers. I was just like, God damn. And then Deadpool was just like, I'm gonna fight you now.
I'm gonna fight you now. We love that line.
Yeah.
I'm a childish cunt. I'm a fight
you. You done said all this shit to me in my motherfucking face?
Exactly. Okay.
I'm about to fight.
Game on.
Can we give the props to Hugh Jackman being the 1990s Wolverine anime, like just in live form? I was watching that going, oh, that's you.
I preferred him more than Ryan Reynolds this whole entire movie.
Whew.
He made me joy. He gave me joy.
Yep.
He gave me joy.
Unbelievable.
It was just so good. But in that little tiny space, them going from the front seat to the back seat, upside down. I'm like, y'all, this is too much.
Oh no, yeah, and that shit went on all night. Like they were
all night. The car was rocking all night.
They were exhausted
until they went to sleep.
Why was Deadpool wrapped up in all the seats?
Wrapped up like a mummy.
It was probably the only way to get him to stop trying to instigate something, because you know how that's
because Wolverine wanted to take a nap and he was done with his bullshit.
He was like, I'm tired. It's all right. It's a timeout. Timeout.
And then they get taken. So now we arrive at the new location, and it's cameo time.
My favorite person in the whole entire world.
I got it.
My favorite person.
There it is. We can I will play when you're ready.
Was in tears.
Well, I won't say no. I'll keep it on stills. Actually, I won't.
Yeah, keep it on stills. Please.
I don't want you to.
All right,
first off, my girl
looking good.
Oh,
she looks great.
Looking good.
Yeah, I think she's older than me.
I want her back. I want to see her back again.
Give us the A+, man. That's B side. Give us the A+. Come on, go again.
It's so good. She was so good.
She was good, man. She was good.
See. I like how his skin is white. I like how his
with the goatee.
Bring him in. I like the grey, man. He's accepting his fucking name, but I like that. Man.
Still looking good. Still looking good.
Yep.
Still looking good. And my favorite.
And then my motherfucker right here, bruh. They gave us the fucking gambit we have been waiting for.
So hard. Every time he opened his mouth.
I was done. Ooh. I could not tolerate his speech at all.
I loved it.
My favorite thing is he kept the fucking the black weird armor that goes over your face.
I hate that. I get it, but I hate that on him. It looks ridiculous. He looks stuffed. He looks like a little Vienna sausage stuffed.
Which is exactly what he's supposed to look like.
I love that. Yeah, the fact that he kept that made me go, I appreciate the cheese in this. Like,
oh my gosh.
He's going full on gambler.
But him talking,
full
oh my gosh.
With the accent, it worked. It works.
He was my favorite thing of this entire movie. Period.
You know, the accuracy in like all of his lines
and
was
my gosh,
great. Coming out, I'm about to make a name for myself out here.
I'm about to make a name for myself.
Yeah,
you absolutely are.
Loved it.
And yeah, you just make sure they remember what happened here with me today. Oh, we got you covered. We got you covered.
Love the accent.
I'm not gonna lie. It was like
there's one more. Where's she at?
There is one more. Yes, let me. Scroll through, wait, because because it's at the end of the conversation where she comes in.
Pops up.
Yeah,
there she goes. First of all,
don't make me regret it. That's a good line. That's a good line. That you stop.
Like time is a bitch. My gosh, she looks like some people get older and they change a little bit, so you can't really. She looks exactly like Paste.
So just like taller,
like she's a little bit taller now.
And
she's a little bit taller now. You could tell by her face she's a little more wiser now. But otherwise, no changes.
It's so bizarre.
Did you see? She was interviewed before the movie because she was doing other acting things, and obviously people bring it to light after Deadpool, and they're like, and there's a new Deadpool movie with Wolverine, and she's like, oh yeah, I can't wait to go see it. And you can just see the shy acting then before and now, like, you're a big part of me, you lying little bollocks. Yeah. Good vibes though, good vibes.
Well,
that whole thing was amazing.
We got the team. And Deadpool convinces them to team up despite Wolverine's resistance in admitting that it's Deadpool's fault that Johnny is dead.
And that they are an actual team. Like, I'm not with him. I'm just trying to get back to where I need to be.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know what, Christina? Can we give Hugh Jackman just consistently on that aggro dub 1990s Wolverine show where he's like I couldn't think of a better way to go. He was consistently on. He's a piece of shit the whole time. He's a piece of shit. He snitched. He's a piece of shit. He's like, and so you want to see how Johnny went the whole time just calling him out, going, he's a prick. I'm not with him. Amazing acting. Oh, sorry.
And so they all decide to team up, and Logan's like, I'm not going. Like he has a little chat with X-23. We finally understand what happened in his timeline that makes him such a piece of shit is because he wasn't there when all the X-Men got killed because he was out getting trashed.
Yep.
Came home wasted and everybody was dead. So then he went on a murder spree and just like was killing everybody, innocent or guilty. So now he's like a giant piece of shit, I guess.
You could have at least taken the freaking Hawkeye in his Ronin persona vibe and just went after like all of the high level boss guys. But you went and killed everybody. Bruh.
Oh, you think that's what makes him more interesting though. That's what makes him more interesting.
Makes at least more torture for sure, because now he's just got to figure out how to get himself to feel better, not like really great, but better, knowing that he did all of that. That's why he's drinking so much. You know, he's trying to figure out a way to redeem himself in some way.
And why he wears the uniform under his clothes at all times.
Forgive himself.
He said because they always asked him to wear it. And he always said, no, you guys are a bunch of losers. You look stupid. I'm not going to wear it.
So now it doesn't come off.
Everybody got killed. He said that's the last thing he has of them is the uniform.
And y'all remember the first X-Men movie where they're Xing up in 2000 and they're fighting on the Statue of Liberty? But even the context, and like literally Cyclops turns around and says to him, he's like, this is the suit that we have, and he's like, what would you prefer, yellow spandex? It all hits. I'm sorry, when you go for it, it's all hitting right now.
That is the last X-Men I saw. That one.
Beautiful. That is beautiful.
That is
every time I hear that line, the answer is always yes. That is exactly what we wanted.
Exactly. So you're hearing a t-shirt and some jeans. Or a black suit thing. Nobody asked you.
It was a black suit. Yeah, black leather. We didn't need that.
Suit. That's not what we did.
I wanted the all yellow. I wanted the all white outfit for Storm. All of that.
Great. It was great. I mean, get to the Wolverine always as Christine and Lee. Just,
but yeah.
Well, we start hearing some Jay-Z.
I was like, what? How? This man is No, it wasn't Jay-Z. It was T.I.
T.I.,
It was T.I. I was like, bring him out. I was in the chair. Bring him out. Bring him out. Bring him out. It's hard to get with them barrels
in your mouth. It's time to bust into Cassandra's compound, which is literally just an Iron Man, Ant-Man skeleton.
It's giant man skeleton. Like, bitch, can you be any more creepy? You already got your fingers in people's brains.
Listen,
now you living in one.
Inside this man's skull. But anyway, they bust in. They shoot their way in.
And it was another surprise fight scene.
Look, Logan showed up. Yay! He came. He was
wasn't
in the trunk.
Wasn't he in the trunk or something?
He was asleep in the trunk.
He probably went to bed in there last night after he was done drinking and was like, I just woke up here. I guess I'm just gonna fight now.
I might as well. I mean, she did talk to me. She did make me feel a little bit better.
I feel like it was a mix of both. Like, okay, you know what? I don't want to have to move a whole lot. I'm gonna just lay down right here, and that way I won't miss the alarm when everybody gets up and go. I'm already gonna be here.
I'm already dressed. I'm ready to go.
You know what? You know what? From a Dave Chappelle angle, how hilarious is that? Like, how did Wolverine end up in the trunk of that car when they all passed the fuck out? What did he do? Grab his vodka and was like just sneaking, looking around.
Exactly. Like,
with the
whoop whoop on it. Unlock that and went right to sleep. Oh my gosh.
That scene was amazing, by the way. Little X needs a lot of work. I didn't like her stance. It's like, it's like, no, you're too frail for that type of wide stance. Like, there's a lot, but not in a bad way. It's not frail. I think Gambit was on that shit with the card. She just needed to chill back.
Yeah, I feel like she should have been in the back.
So I feel like you're referencing Epic Fight number 3.
Yes, Epic Fight number 3. She should have been in the back.
Sorry.
She should have been in the back.
She's too aggressive, though. She's very aggressive. She has that underlying aggressive gene. She's not going to be in the back. She's going to jump out. She's yelling and screaming like a banshee.
I feel like she's less
literally
effective.
In her genes.
That's fine. That's what I'm saying. And she's still DNA, less effective than everybody else. So move out of the way.
It kind of looks like she held her own for the most part.
Yeah. She was okay.
She's got the toenail.
You see me?
Yeah, she has all 3 of the claws now.
The toe claw, yeah,
in the right place.
But I did. And we got seeing Gambit. Actually, we see it see it be amazing.
Some stuff.
Yes, and it was awesome. Gambit
it was amazing.
Popping off. And
oh
I was
my gosh.
Like, yes, this is so good.
So good.
My older brother, used to go on to me because he always loved Gambit. I mean, he's seen Gambit. I said, with little black man, he was like, magic. But and I know it looks corny, but the thing is, like, Gambit's actual power when you think about it. The reason why he has a deck of cards is because he can enlighten. It's like that's an unbelievable power, and that's why he uses the deck of cards. Oh, yeah. So like he's actually OP.
Mm-hmm. He is the way he was throwing them cards and blowing people up.
Like you were actually
creating cards.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that was so cool.
That's why he has cards. Like that's why he has the deck of cards. Like it's like.
I even saw some footage of Channing Tatum on Twitter, like practicing those moves and shit, and it's so fluid and just crazy the way he just moved through. I'm not saying Channing Tatum did all the fights,
stunts or nothing, but
he did do some things. We're like, you can clearly see it's him.
And how the movie showed his character, that was unbelievable. Like whether it's him or a fucking stand-in, it's about Gambit, the character, selling it to us, the audience. Unfucking believable.
It looks so cool.
Yeah,
because I didn't like the
that
other
was one of my favorite parts was Gambit.
I wanted a little bit more of the staff, like, but it's not a big complaint. A little bit more, but it's like 8 out of 10 Gambit, which is far more higher than a 6. Like, so yeah, just give me a bit more of the staff.
I give it a 9 out of 10 Gambit.
I enjoyed it. That's what I give it. I give it an enjoy.
Yeah, I'm on the hype witches. I'm a critical cunt. I was like, 8.
You're a cynic.
But how am I that bad? I'm giving him an 8, man. That's good.
I liked him better than the other Gambit. I don't like that one. The Taylor one.
Wait, are we talking
Taylor
about
Kitsch?
I don't like that.
He wasn't that good.
No, we're talking about him versus Black Eyed Peas, man. The fuck out there.
I don't like that. I don't like him.
Movie, man. Remember, he's against Black Eyed Peas, man. That doesn't count.
So Epic Fight 3 is popping off, and Wolverine and Deadpool they haul ass up to Cassandra. Blah blah blah. They do actually manage to get Juggernaut's helmet on her head, but then Wolverine is all like high and mighty now. All of a sudden, he's like, "No, take it off."
Listen,
this for Charles.
He was feeling some type of way. It was the talk. With the baby Wolverine, it was the talk that got him thinking like maybe it could be a way to like redeem himself on the inside. I am not surprised.
I feel like that was absolutely on brand. Yep,
I like that.
Y'all can go. In Wolverine's in this Logan's universe that Deadpool pulled, so this Logan do you think he had an X other than Professor X? You know, this X like what characters did he have around? It's a what if question. It's like. What people did he have around? I'd assume Jean Grey would have been like a positive effect on him. I'd assume like Professor X a positive effect on him. But in his parallel universe, would he have having this little X lass? And like he obviously didn't the way the movie pans out. But so that's why I'm with it. I think the scene like I was with what they were trying to sell to me there because it's like I don't think he had that type of character. Like handing him and it's like. Who are you? Like, he's a different Wolverine.
Because by that time, everybody he would have bonded to was already dead. He didn't get a chance to bond.
That's what I mean. So he sees this new little person that he's never even known or bonded. They're like so reaching out to like that's
and just trying to like make him feel better because that's all it is. He just feels an immense amount of guilt for not being there, for missing the action, for missing the call for help, and so him being able to be like, listen. I was not able to do much for mine, but I know that even though they're already gone, that he wouldn't have liked me trying to kill you or at least letting you die when that dude over there is duding. And clearly he betrayed you. So clearly there's more going on. So I expected her to immediately rip the skin off the man when she got the helmet off. That's what I thought.
That was Poirot, wasn't it?
Yes. I thought the skin was going to be off again. I thought it was going to be meat.
But what does she do?
I mean, he gets his later though.
She popped out the sling ring.
Yeah, she was like, "I got this little thing from a stupid little magician.
Some little cheap ass magician that came
from some random magician." And I'm like, "Wait, you called Strange?"
She did.
A damn random ass magician,
and she has his stuff.
Sorcerer Supreme. So
I was a different version of him where he was like still learning and he wasn't like
impossible.
No, like that. No,
I don't think it would have mattered.
No, like that.
She's too nasty.
No, I like that Christina outlook, to be honest with you. Maybe that was a weaker that like we don't know. Like
I don't know, but I don't think see that's what I'm saying though. I don't saying that it would be a non-experienced Strange or a lesser power Strange. I think that takes away from how powerful she is.
She's just nasty.
Also,
her skills are just up that high, which is why the TVA cut her in the first place.
She is that powerful and good. Like she is overpowered in this universe of that. Yes. But like at the end of the day, these characters that are thrown in there are characters that were thrown in the bin. So I like Christina's outlook, where it's like these are the characters that were in the bin.
That's what she need to be.
y'all remember Doctor Strange wasn't always popping off with that sling ring. He struggled for a long time when he was
but it still don't matter.
No, I understand that.
It could have been one of those versions that she came across.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Just took the ring from him, and that's why she talked about him like that. That's why
she's bodying him. Everybody.
I'm with that.
I know. I'm not saying she's not bodying everybody. I'm just saying, the way she referred to him and talked about him, it doesn't sound like she's talking about a full strength Doctor Strange. It sounds like
how would she know what a full strength Doctor Strange was even?
Because she wouldn't be able to do that to him.
Because you don't know that.
She would.
She absolutely would.
I think she would. I think she would, and she could. Oh my God!
She can stick her hand in someone's brain and massage their eyeballs.
No.
She can. I don't think Strange will be able to hold her.
All of these people in the dimension that she's in is the lethal, the lesser dance. Do you know what I mean? And the only
that doesn't mean that they're lesser. No.
Hold on, Johnny. It's not that they're lesser. There's the original Blade is in there. Johnny Storm is in there.
No, what it is that people who cause problems and who are either the anchors of that timeline or people who are powerful enough to stop
whoever they thought they needed to chop.
They got zapped the fuck out of there.
No. Right, I'm saying no. I hear you, but I respectfully disagree because it's like where was the most powerful Wolverine? She literally said to Wolverine, I don't come across you a lot. Deadpool, I come across you a lot. Like I'm dumb, you bore me. It's on the levels Doctor Strange. Look, I think Christina has a point because that could have been an earlier Doctor Strange, and it's not to undersell how powerful she is. She's obviously phenomenally powerful. I just think the recycle bin, you know, when you hit the recycle bin and delete on your computer, she's just a powerhouse there that even the fucking time paradox did not know how to deal with her. Or we throw her.
That's why she's there.
And that's what I'm saying. But like the others, like that could be like the lessers of the others are thrown in there. Like
I don't think it's the lessers. I just think it's people who could cause problems for the guy and his plan. Like he was getting rid of all of the extra timelines. That's what it was. If these people were helping the timeline that they were in, he was getting them the hell out of there before they could do anything. Because Blade and Elektra, like before we could even do anything, we were here. Like I didn't get a chance to fight. I was just here. So they were yoinking him out.
But that's a joke on Fox Productions because of how they were like fired.
Either or, that's what they were doing to people. They were moving them out of the timeline, shutting it down. They are still those people.
They are still those people.
I think Doctor a prime Doctor Strange is not so easy for her. That's all.
I think she ran over him and he was not able to stop and like
that one in the movie, but prime Doctor Strange
because how do you use the time stone or whatever you have? It should be the time stone, right? To stop somebody who doesn't even need to touch you, or she has to touch you to be in your head. Like how are you gonna fight her?
How did Logan?
That means that everything that was thrown at her, she was able to dodge. And
she was inside of Logan's head. That's how they put the helmet on. That's how Deadpool was able to put the helmet because she was inside of him talking to him.
That's as invincible as she portrays herself as if you put that helmet upon her head, like weakness done.
Yeah, but who has able to do that before? It's just them. And
they're not very sure. If it comes to the game of strengths, like Wolverine and
it's not about strength. It was about manipulation and it was about placating. He let her in knowing that she was going to go in and try to figure out what's wrong with him because she wanted to keep him because she said there's not that many Wolverines. So she wanted to keep this Wolverine. So she went in to figure out how to keep him and ended up seeing that he already shut it all down. So while they were doing that, Deadpool put the helmet on.
Wolverine, but why did she want to keep Wolverine?
Because all the other Wolverines are gone.
She
Are
just
still in their
told you.
universe. They have not come
She
by.
said we rarely.
No, but she's. No, I get you're saying she just told. I understand the point that you're making. What I'm saying is, like, what's Wolverine in the power game of things of the levels that we're talking about? Wolverine is like
a new toy.
She said she wanted to keep this Wolverine.
Wolverine.
She said we don't get a whole bunch of y'all in here. She's already killed all the other ones because we didn't see them. So now she has this one. There's a little something extra, I guess, about him that she's peeping, and she wants to keep him as a toy. That's it.
She was like, I want this one.
I think she'd have trouble with a Prime Strange. So.
I don't think so. Okay. That's why she got the ring thing.
I hear your reasoning. Yeah, I hear your reasoning, man. I just disagree.
Okay.
Likewise.
Y'all can agree to disagree.
No, but respect though, man. I love me.
Respectfully agree to disagree.
Yeah, yes. I love Meeks' shit, man. I love
like.
So she uses the sling ring to send them back to, I guess, Deadpool's timeline.
Yeah.
And
with the
they
fake
get
TVA.
there, they show up, they run into Mr. Paradox, and then she shows up with the sling ring again, and basically finger fucks Mr. Paradox and says that she wants to use the Time Ripper to destroy basically every other timeline except the Void. The Void won't be destroyed because I guess it's outside of timelines.
Yeah, it's outside of time.
Yeah, so she wants to destroy all the timelines. And then
that's so greedy.
The Deadpool Corps shows up. And we're about to get epic the fight Deadpool number 4.
Awesome. With another excellent soundtrack.
What was the song?
I think it was the Like a Prayer.
Like a Prayer, right?
Yeah, Like a Prayer. It was Like a Prayer from there until the end of the movie.
When they walk out, when Deadpool and Wolverine walk out and that Like a Prayer shit is fucking playing and they're just coming out in slow motion, I got goosebumps. So I was like, oh, it's about to go down.
And then he put the hat completely on. He was like, it's business.
Yeah.
Business.
I was like, hell yeah. And then they gave me a continuous shot. Like one long shot. I love a continuous fucking battle shot. That shit gets me every fucking time. And they did. I know it was a lot of it was CG, whatever.
Listen,
CGI.
it'd be all right.
But
it's about the movie, Christine.
I still enjoyed it. I love just a continuous shot, just going, people fighting, people running up and just going back and forth. I love that shit. I
was like, why did y'all get on the bus? And then why was y'all on the bus? So y'all came out of the portal and got on the bus and drove the bus into the fight? Why?
Can you pop that up real quick, Sphinx?
Oh shit! Okay.
See the whole Deadpool shot that was going on. Is I don't know if you can fast forward, there's a point with a Welsh flag. There he is. There, see that dude in the middle there with the Welsh flag. That's the Welsh flag there. See the white, red, and green. It's They actually own a football club over in England and playing soccer from the lowest league and gaining their way up. This is real shit. This isn't movie shit. And they asked the striker who's doing really well for the club that Ryan Reynolds owns, like, will you be the Welsh Deadpool in this scene? And I think that's fucking amazing. Yes, look at him. He's right there. He's right there.
Yeah, that's Matthew McConaughey, I think.
No, it's not. It's the striker. It's the leading striker of the football.
No. The cowboy hat is Matthew McConaughey. You can't see what I'm pointing at. I'm a toddler. I'm a toddler.
That's
so they
awesome.
hired all these people.
I didn't know that.
Yes. There's so many, like, there's so many stars just covered up there.
Do you know what? How could
that's like
that's amazing. I didn't know
in
that.
the other Deadpool. I think it was 2 when he had his little team up. When he had his little team up gang, Brad Pitt played the invisible guy that we only saw for like 2 seconds before he was put into the grinder.
I love when they have big celebrities play like little small parts. Hello, Helena.
Hey, Helena.
Welcome.
Hello. Yeah, I'm trying to see if we can figure out like who was actually the Deadpool. Like, who
I'm sure there's a list.
There's so many. There's so many.
Yeah. I do love like Kid Pool right here though. That's their daughter.
Yeah, look at Kid Pool.
And his other daughter, his other daughter.
Wait, no,
or his son did the voice
baby
for
Pool?
They said Lady Pool just had a baby, so that's her.
Yeah,
baby.
the baby voices were his baby from Baby Pool.
Ah, that's so cool, man.
That's
How can you
awesome.
not like
Look
this?
at all them
How can you not
Deadpools.
like
Different
this?
iterations, dude.
Awesome.
The
I didn't
Deadpool
know. I
core
just learned a
is
lot from that.
wild.
That's cool.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Who gets the credit for it? It's Ryan Reynolds. It's Ryan Reynolds. It's obviously Ryan Reynolds hiring all these people because you know
He was just calling people like, "You busy? Are you busy?"
How cool
Right.
is he?
That ugly
That
ass
damn
dog.
dog.
There goes dog
Damn
pool
dog.
again. Look at that tongue. Oh, poor Nice Pool. Nice Pool got murdered by Deadpool.
Ian, who is the skeleton pool? Why was there a dead head pool?
Why not?
You know what? Let me just go here. Let me just go here.
I
It's
mean,
the
yeah,
easiest
why
place
not?
to
You're
go.
right.
It's the
You're
easiest
right.
place to go to see who was the Deadpools.
Can I just say
They
that
had,
Deadpool is a bit of a
Lord
Deadpool is a
Raiden,
bit of a piece-
Deadpool.
Lord Raiden, that's from fucking Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying
That's
Raiden because that's
Sub-Zero,
what I think
Pooh.
of when I see that.
Oh, Nathan Fillion was Headpool's voice.
I feel like I should have known that, but I didn't recognize his voice when he was talking.
How would you know? Yeah, the movie's
Can-
gone so
can-
fast. How would you?
Canada Pool?
Cal-
Who the
Cal-
fuck is that? Who?
Oh
Who's
my
Canada
god.
Pool?
And that's most everybody that
Is
we
that
saw.
Power Ranger Pool?
Like, who is the asshole over here with a freaking top hat? He looks like he's like the ringmaster at a circus.
I really like the
is
one
that?
on the far left with the shiny
Yeah,
suit.
Yeah, that's Posh Pool.
Yeah, the one that looks like the Power Ranger one. I like
Yeah,
that
the
one.
Power Ranger.
This one?
Yeah,
Yes.
that one.
Interesting with the silver boots and all.
I just need them to give me a list because y'all tripping, dipping, and
Oh
fipping.
man, I have
there's
so
more.
much more respect for this movie, man. Just with these little cameos, that wasn't a big deal as the scene was playing. That's so cool, man. Everyone
Look at
got
that one in
shot.
the front
I was
with like
pointing
the
at one
Civil
person that got
War,
shot. Meeks
Civil War
pointed out
costume
another.
in the gas.
Yeah,
mask.
he's like wearing like a whole ass gas mask right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is an old school soldier looking uniform also.
Yeah, that's a World War II. That's a World War II pool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It makes the gas mask work even more.
Bro, when
Yeah,
Baby
yeah.
Pool showed up, I was like, oh my God, please don't tell me they're about to kill this baby. I was like, I cannot.
Well, see,
I
that's
knew
the
they
thing. The only one of them that can die is Nice Pool. All the rest of them, they got slashed and cut down, and then they got back up. Deadpool.
So we didn't know that. We thought they
Nice
could
Pool
all
was just
regenerate, but Nice Pool could not regenerate. So
Listen.
that puts the thought in your head that maybe not all of them can regenerate, but it turns out yes, all the rest, everybody
all of them,
else,
but him.
but him.
Probably because he
can
is Nice Pool.
regenerate it.
He was like, I don't need to regenerate because I'm Nice
That's
Pool.
exactly what I was about to say. Yeah,
But he don't fight. He stays
you know
out
what?
of that
Yeah,
shit.
but you know what
'cause
you
he gotta
say,
protect
man.
the face.
Nice Pools finished last, man.
He ain't got no head, dog. His head's gone.
So
Can we-
this epic fight scene pops off, and then Peter shows up.
With the
everybody
with the
loves
stuff in the
Peter.
front that's like tucked into the belt.
Bruh. How? Just how?
Please show his.
Oh, you forgot Logan is holding fucking dog
I'm
flow,
looking
man.
for
That's
it, but
adorable.
just in case, I don't want to show all of that while I'm looking. When I find it, I will put it back up.
Like his junk was junking in the belt area.
Junking.
I'm like, so that has to be uncomfortable. That has to be uncomfortable. It's got to be uncomfortable.
Can we put some respect on Ryan Reynolds talking about himself in the third perspective as Nice Pool? Yeah, you know, earlier on in the movie where he's like, "Why don't you wear a mask?" And he's like,
"You see his face? Why would I?"
He's like, "Look at me."
Look for it. Just like, okay. Shout out.
Okay, there it is.
Vanity Pool.
Did you find the junk?
Yes.
That's some good wording right there. There you go. Oh, straight up camel.
There it is. There it is.
I look like straight male.
I need to zoom and enhance. Is like the tip of it poking out the top of the belt?
Nah.
Oh wow! Why did you notice that?
First of all,
I know
pause. Pause. Yeah, Harry Holland was a Deadpool.
Tom's brother?
Yes.
What the? Which one?
Hold on. Wait. It just says Harold Poole. Wait. Yeah, it just says Harold Poole. I'm like they trash.
Okay, the Zoom isn't working, so sorry.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, don't worry. Okay.
God damn it.
So wiggle. Woo.
I needed a close up of that.
No, you don't.
I really think I do.
It's definitely being tucked under as well.
Listen, it's in there. It's like
it's just there.
It's like a ponytail. And like you make it into a bun or something and you set it on top. That's what it looked like.
It's like a messy bun.
He's definitely fucking himself on a physical level.
Listen.
All right, so Peter shows up. He saves the day. He gets all the Deadpools off of Deadpool. So Deadpool and Wolverine can run down into the subway and go try to stop Cassandra.
Does everyone have their own Peter?
Yes, they all have their own Peter.
Yeah. Oh, that's the impression I got.
Okay, because
they said that. They said that. They said we all have Peters, and Peter's the best in every time. Yeah. So they go down to stop Cassandra. They run into Mr. Paradox. He breaks it down under duress how they can stop her. Somebody has to sacrifice himself. Somebody got to go up in there. So they have a discussion. Who's going to do it? Wolverine's like, let me take it, bruh. Let me take it, bub. I ain't got no family. I ain't got no friends. You still got friends and family.
Let me go in here and sacrifice.
So he goes in there to do it. Deadpool pops off with a fire extinguisher, hits him over the head, pushes him out. He runs in himself. Commences a series of hilarious.
Christina, before he called him the best Wolverine ever. Yeah, just before he secured the best.
He does call him the best Wolverine. But then Deadpool's doing all this shit in the window. I was done. He was like doing the flying thing, and he did the walk down the stairs thing. He was like, I think I'm stalling. I think I'm afraid to die.
Yep. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You are. Absolutely.
But then he goes in there to die. So he does his thing, reaching on to one thing, trying to reach the other thing. Turns out he can't grab them both. So guess what? Here comes Wolvie, because he done busted in.
And they play the best version of Like a Prayer with the choir.
Yes.
I'm like, whoever did this,
amazing.
Amazing.
Look downstairs, Spinks.
Yes.
Can we give a visual props on him with the mask with the white eyes, like the whole
reaching for the life.
Can I get a shot of Deadpool looking at Wolverine's abs?
That's what I was trying to find, but I wanted.
There it is.
To go on the journey first. That's
and they said that was all him.
Look, yeah.
There it is.
That was all him.
That man is rich for life.
My
bro.
God. My God.
You know?
I mean, when you have done that much sculpting of the body, it doesn't go away easy. Even if you stop and you're only working out maybe once a month or once every other month, it doesn't just go away.
That's the dehydration, because right before they film, they got to dehydrate you so you can really poke out. But still,
so you really pop.
But still,
that's
ridiculous. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, you got to put in the work to get that shit.
That shit is ridiculous.
He's fucking
that shit has fucking 3 bat wings on his belly made of flesh, man. That's crazy.
That is ridiculous.
That looks just like your abs, right, Johnny?
Yeah.
I can't do it live, man. I don't want to.
Lord,
that's hilarious.
Life is a bitch.
It's so good. And listen,
there's my girl.
The way TikTok has grabbed a hold of that song and put it to other stuff and made it more epic, I can't.
It's phenomenal, man.
It is the jam.
My goodness, it's so good.
Oh, we're doing it.
All right, so our boys save the day with their combined powers.
Yes, and reach
with their Captain Planet team up.
Yes,
all powers combined.
As they should.
Powers combined.
It was the power in the chalk, man.
They kill Cassandra. She dies from the explosion.
Like the blowback of what they were doing.
The blowback.
Yeah, that's the scene I was looking for.
Mr. Paradox is trying to take credit for everything. He's
everything.
Like, I sent my men down there,
and they risked their life.
They were my friends.
They were my closest friends. And then they show up, and he's like, "God damn it!
Damn it!"
Christina,
shut that shit down really quick.
Even even the power of this woman. I think there was one point when I laughed at her. Just remember when she just and Mr. Paradox's talk to her, and she just stuck her. She done her fucking finger fuck shit, and she dragged them to the subway like a handbag. She made it. She's
like, go sit down somewhere, kids. Mommy and Daddy need to have a talk.
It was random, but that made me laugh.
But I like the fact that even after all the face fingering, you could see how his eyes and stuff was like bruised from it. I'm like,
yup.
Yeah, that's a nice touch. Yeah.
That shit hurt, don't it? That shit hurt.
Oh, wait. I found the perfect line. Sphinx, click it. I caught the perfect complaining line. She fondled
yes.
brain.
Look how he's looking. Bruised the F up.
He's so distraught.
I would be too. That does. I mean, I still can't get over it.
Brain fondled. That's what you get, Mr. Paradox, for trying to destroy timelines.
Exactly, for not minding your own business. That's what you get. Yep. That is not your job.
You were given orders, and you decided you didn't want to do those orders.
Like,
do you know what I love? Do you know what I love about this visual? Is in the most honest way as I can, is that he is definitely the most whitest looking, worst experience you could ever have in your life. About him that he's wearing to his like fucking his body demeanor. It's like, yeah, and that he's a meme right there. Perfect. It's a perfect meme.
Listen, I would say poor guy, but that's what you get. You should have just minded your business.
No, yeah, that's what you get.
You should just minded your business. Now look at you.
He got sent off to TVA jail. For tampering in places where he shouldn't have been tampering. B-15 is feeling Peter Pool real hard.
Yeah,
she really is.
He wants that big old package.
Look at
she
that.
Was like, and you look damn
you
good.
Look exceptional in that suit.
Like, come on.
What?
When she first saw him, she was just staring. Mr. Paradox was like, "What the fuck is happening?" She's like,
"It's the fact that the suit don't even fit. His stomach is poking through.
Look at the little slit where his belly's coming out."
Look, the poor zipper is holding on for dear life.
He had it in his closet. Not his closet. He had it in his job locker.
In his locker at work.
That's right.
I think his flute. I thought the flute was going down. The flute's going up.
The flute is going up.
Love that. Yeah,
it's going up. Yeah,
you are hung like a donkey, mate. Fuck
yeah, it's going up. It's I told you.
Now that I've seen that suit, you're right. I'm a human being, man. Flesh up.
It's a ponytail. That's what he tied it up at the top, at the tip.
Flesh up the flesh. I'm wrong, man. He absolutely is hung like a donkey.
All the
that's what that suit is telling you.
Well, this is our big.
You know what? I love the bear belly, man. I love the realest human beings. The bear belly, nothing like fucking, Hugh Jackman. This cunt is 53 years of age. You shouldn't look like that. Sorry.
Okay, you've complained enough.
I'm insecure, man. I'm insecure. You shouldn't look like that at that age.
So they wrap it up here. B-15 excuses Deadpool. She's not going to send him back to the trash heap like she first said she was. Wolverine gets to stay here in this timeline. They go have shawarma. Gotta have the shawarma. Chit chat. Deadpool invites him back to his home to meet Blind Owl. And now they're friends, and Wolverine's gonna stick around and they're gonna hang out. Yeah, and he's got the dog too. He's got Dogpool.
Everybody's there.
The damn dog. You're right, and everybody's there because what's her name?
That's when she touches the tongue.
Yeah, there she
is.
If
you're looking in the background, you can see Gambit in some of these
yeah. So Deadpool asked B-15 to bring
pictures
back
and stuff.
Yeah, to go bring them home. Yeah,
to bring them home. Yeah, so she brought them back. Because apparently
I guess him and the girl are getting back together.
They should.
I hope so. I really hope so.
That's good. They're good for each other.
Yeah, I don't think they ever should have broken up.
Yeah.
Can I just say how genius it is, from all the movies like combined in the fucking mad mess up that it is with what this movie does as him as Marvel. Jesus, like he backs it up in the sense because now you have Little X beside Logan, and in their storyline, old Logan died, which was an amazing movie. And then in this story, he couldn't save the ones that he loved, and they're sitting beside each other. That was just so wholesome. That was hitting me. Them little things hit was like, oh, you're killing me. Yeah, in the best way.
It was a good wrap up.
I know.
Yeah.
I felt like he
complained about it. I loved it.
I felt like he earned the happy ending, or at least a peaceful
ending.
Yes,
absolutely.
Like Metal Gear Solid Snake. This is what Solid Snake deserved at the end of his games, man. It's like, yes.
Elektra Is that how it's pronounced? Electra, AK.
Well, given when it comes to names like Eric and Eric that are spelled differently but sound the same, I say that's spelled different, but it sounds the same.
What are your overall opinions and rating for Deadpool and Wolverine?
Overall opinion and rating, this movie was hilarious. I am very glad that it was made. I would have loved to see even more cameos than we got, but I absolutely adored all of the ones that we were given, especially that Elektra was back in, because I swear I was having a conversation with the cousins just the other day, and we were talking about not only the Netflix crew, but some of the other old Marvel movies. And yeah, the Elektra is a character that we all wanted to come back as, not just another form, but as like that one, Jennifer Gardner Elektra. Yeah. And we got that. So I was very happy with all of that. Had Wesley come in. Great. And we finally got Channing that we have been waiting on for like a decade and a half. And I think that it's not too late to do something with that. And I feel like they should moving forward. It'd be great. But yeah, for that alone, I think it gets a. I will give it a final score of. I don't want to say 10 because I feel like we're going to see something else. I don't want to say 10 just to give them room to raise. But who the fuck says that they're not going to? So yeah, I'll give that a 10.2. I'm gonna give that a 10.2. Give it a 10.2 out of 10. Because it was great and the cameos were great, and also the Easter egg at the end was fantastic. And it was everything that Johnny Storm was in the comics and more, because he's a little smart ass too, and he proved that. So,
all right, Johnny,
actually,
what are your overall thoughts and rating?
I'm always the villain. I'm always the villain of this shit. Do you know what? I'll give it a solid rating. It's not anything that blew me away. It's a great way to start it. But if you go into a Deadpool movie and what you expect from a Deadpool movie, that's what you will get. So on that notion, that would be a 10. But just from a movie, let's say you're being pulled aside from anybody just to watch it. That's how I like to take any medium. I give it an absolute solid 8.5 out of 10. And if Hugh Jackman retires, he was a 10.2. Like, I'll use Alicia's words, like, just for ratings. He was a 10.2. He was 20 out of 10. And 8.5 out of 10. And if Marvel continue this universe in a mad way, I guess there's one name that we haven't mixed together as well. And I look very forward to seeing him being Wolverine. It's the Calvary. I'm all about that. Give us some more Calvary up in this motherfucker, man. So yeah, a solid positive. Listen to me voice. 8.5 out of 10. Go fucking see this movie if you want to enjoy. If you want to enjoy comic book shit brought to reality and just hilarious jokes and a good story, a solid 8.5. Solid.
Meeks.
Well, see, I actually couldn't stand Deadpool in this movie. I barely chuckled at some of the stuff he did. Barely. What was funnier to me was everybody else. I loved, like, anything that came out of Wolverine's mouth was hilarious because he was just so fucking irritated with everybody. He was just done. He was done with, he didn't want to be there, do it, talk about it, sit in it, and he had to. So I really, for me, think that the story itself and the other characters helped boost this movie, because I was just like, I was tired of Deadpool after the opening. The opening was full for me. That was all I needed of Deadpool. It was good. I enjoyed the opening, but everything else, I was like, I just want you to because your jokes weren't fun. They're not. And I laugh at farts and burps. So, and it just was not hitting. The humor wasn't from him, particularly was not hitting. Everybody else was hilarious. Him, it was like falling on the side a little bit. But that being said, I still really, really enjoyed the movie. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I really did enjoy it. But he just got on my fucking nerves.
Can I give an honorary mention? Just because I think the one line that where he was talked about was highly accurate. And it just stood out to me that they even did that. But I don't know what you call him, the guy that was making the suit.
The tailor.
Oh yeah,
in the Taylor montage
of
the butt smacks
and the crotch grabbing,
the package grabs.
I meant to bring that
and
up.
he came out and he was like, well, I think
to the beat of the
guys, I think your guy's a predator, but I like his vibe.
Exactly.
I was like, what?
There was so many crotch grabs and
like
butts.
To the beat. It was to the beat
last
of the song.
one.
I was like, okay,
even if he adjusted one
like,
thread,
zip,
oop,
zip,
grab,
pop, crotch grab,
grab,
zip, butt
lift,
smack.
pop, grab.
Christina, what about you? Like, what about you? What's your Deadpool?
I loved it. I loved it a lot. Honestly, I knew that it was good when my mom went and saw it, and she doesn't even watch comic book movies, and she loved it. She thought it was fucking hilarious.
Nice.
I love the comedy. I always like Ryan Reynolds. Honestly, in most things I see him in, I think he's fucking funny as fuck. I love his comedy and his humor. I love the fight. Like I said, the fight choreography, I think it's always really good in the Deadpool movies. The music, like Meek said, was on point. Like I really don't have anything to complain about. I would give it a 10. So it's a 10 for me. 5.
Nice.
All right. Before we go, we can just touch on the post-credit scene, which was just of some receipts. Deadpool went back to get the receipts just to prove
you little assholes about to stop talking about me.
Johnny Storm really did say all that shit. But Deadpool
it don't matter. It's still your fault.
To repeat it. Yeah,
it's still your fault, Deadpool. Nobody asked you.
He's not vindicated at all in my book. Like he still didn't have to go say that shit to Cassandra.
Snitch pill. You snitch pill at that moment. Yeah.
All right, y'all want to say your goodbyes, AK?
I am doing things, a lot of things,
stuff and such.
Let's see. What are we doing Monday? Did we say Monday we're doing Rings of Power? Yes, Monday is Rings of Power episode 1 and 2. I don't. Are they an hour or a half hour? I don't remember.
The first one is an hour and 16. The second one's an hour, and then the third one's an hour.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So episode 1 and 2. We'll let the other one go for next week, and then Wednesday we're gonna start Interview with the Vampire, season 1, episode 1. Maybe episode 1 and 2. We'll see. Yeah. So that's what I got immediately coming up. I'll be hanging with DJ and Fandom also, talking about Only Murders in the Building on Tuesday. So head over to DJ's channel for that discussion. It's going to be a ton of laughs. Great show that will not disappoint us like the Umbrella Academy did. But yeah, I think that's about it. Stay tuned for the notifications, y'all. Thanks. Click and tell your people to subscribe to me. I'm working to get to 1,000. We almost there. We on the way.
So close.
We need a few more numbers.
Yeah. So close. She needs like 60
something
2, 3 or something like that.
Oh, that's so close.
Something like
I'll just
that.
make 60 new accounts and just subscribe.
I'm not going to tell you not to do that. I will not disagree with that notion at all.
What's up, Johnny? You got anything going on? What's happening over there in Ireland?
I just have a simple message. Just for anybody watching it, if you're from the Emerald Lord as well, I don't need to go on much. As I go on much, it's bra less not win show, Sosta as well on show, which is love these people. I'm happy to be here.
Happy to have you. Mickey Meeks.
I got a shit ton of stuff.
You got a long list.
She has all the things.
Y'all, I have stuff.
Give us a brief synopsis.
Listen, I gotta finish
synopsis of your stuff.
Rings of Power is going on right now. Romance in the House, Love Next Door. I started Chaos. Now let me tell you what. That is an interesting ass show.
Okay.
I don't know how to describe it.
Chaos. It's called Chaos.
And it's on Netflix.
Chaos.
We talked about it last night, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's like Greek gods mixed with the style of Romeo and Juliet with Leo and Kate. like that type of cut, that type of like color music vibe. It just it's weird, but it works. It's weird, but it works. So I'm watching that. That's going to be on Patreon only because I don't see many people talking about it. So it's going to be on Patreon only. Love Next Door is Patreon only because I'm not about to get my hand popped. You ain't talking to me.
Is that a K-drama?
Yeah, you ain't talking to me.
Yeah. You gotta be careful with the K-dramas.
Avatar is still here. My Hero Academia. I feel like I'm missing something. I always say that, and I'm like, yeah, I am missing something. I am. I miss something every single time, and I can't think of what I'm missing. Well, for games, I'm still playing Baldur's Gate 3. I'm getting ready to wrap up Baldur's Gate 3, wrap up Fallout 1, and I just started Dragon Age Origins, my second playthrough. And that's about it right now. I feel like there's something coming out next week.
Are you thinking of Rings of Power?
No, Rings of Power is out now.
No, Rings of Power has already started.
Yeah, there are 3 episodes.
Only murders. No, that's already started.
I feel like there's something next week. I can't think what's next week, but something is next week. But yeah, that's what I got right now. That's it. Stuff.
All right.
And such.
Well, I would like to direct everybody to my new channel that I've created for all garbage reality television because I watch that shit. I'm just gonna say it, bro. I'm just gonna say it. I watch that shit. If it has to do with love and relationships, marriages, strangers with marriages, I'm there.
What's your channel called?
All that shit. It's called Flix Chatter. So I'll link it in the description below. It's called Flix Chatter. Subscribe, check it out. I'm going to start doing reviews and recaps of all this garbage ass reality that I watch. And then for my current channel here, I'm going to start doing more of like movies and more like, I don't want to call them nerd shows, but all the shit that us nerds watch. If that makes sense.
Sounds accurate. Yes.
Dorkville, USA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we're out here, guys. Thank you so much, everybody that came by. Thank you so much, anybody watching this in the future. Subscribe, like, turn on notifications so you see any future content. And peace out.
All right.
All right.
Bye, Jackie.
Bye, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. Bye, Jackie.